Hi everyone, thanks for watching MGS Coaching Football. I do really appreciate you watching my channel. In my continuing drill series playlist, today I'm getting away from pursuit and a little bit of block destruction in the pursuit. Excuse me. I'm going to start teaching you some of the individual group fundamentals that we teach that don't require film, but rather just some explanation. And today's drill is what we call the heels drill. Okay, now it can be done with inside linebackers, outside linebackers. It potentially could be done with defensive linemen, but we use it specifically, or I should say, I use it with our inside linebacker group. So the heels drill is designed up here, coaching points. The big focus is to eliminate the false steps. You know, the freshmen that we get coming in, not usually transfers, but sometimes, but definitely freshmen come in. They always want to drop the step before they go forward, so that's what we consider a false step when they drop step backwards, right? So the heel drill is designed to eliminate that habit, teach them how to roll out of their stance while creating force through the ground. So basically with power and speed, obviously. Okay? So the setup of the drill is very, very simple. M is for Mike's, B is for backer, as you'll see down here if you haven't already. Okay, there's 5 yards apart. C, that's me, I'm the coach. On me, I lift my foot. They go 5 yards. Okay, and I'll get into the sequence in a second. But the bottom line is once all groups have gone through, so if you got one extra, they line 3 up at a time to answer that question, okay? They stay here once they cross, and the coach switches sides, turns around, do it again. Okay, so very, very simplistic setup, okay? Obviously, you can do it with full pads, helmets, uppers, no pads. You can do this drill anything. You can have the players do it on their own. Right, so down here, the big piece here is the drill setup and the frequency, right? As I said, 2 lines, mics, and backers. What I like to do, especially in the spring and preseason, is I'll make right or left calls, or I'll give them, 10 calls, and they've got to make the calls and line themselves up properly, so it incorporates alignment rules as well. Okay, but for today, let's just keep it simple. Mics on in this line, backers in this line. Okay? On my foot or coach's foot, you initiate the footwork because everything we do is on movement, right? So all I simply do is lift my foot up, right? Now I don't lift it that high, but I know so you can see it, all right? So the footwork, we use what's called a staggered stance, okay? So the foot nearest to the football, right, is the up foot, and what ends up being their place. So if they're lined up to the right of the football, their right foot is the back foot. They're lined up to the left of the football, their left foot is the back foot, excuse me, okay, which is also their play side foot. So for us, the first step is a reach step as they're reading their surface key, which is a whole different presentation. As they read their surface key, the play side of the back foot steps up, basically getting the toes even. Okay, so that's the first thing. Then the second thing, plus all the remaining steps, they're digging their toes, exploding forward with no false steps. Okay, so if through watching film or you go through this in the first practice, you're like, whoa, right? There's way too many guys taking false steps. Use agile bags or any other type of manipulative that you have available to you to teach to stop false, because they'll feel it. Bang! Oh, they hit the bag. Because again, the same kids that are coming in from high school, the same kids who aren't going to, I didn't do that. You know what I mean? So if you give them something tangible so they know they're stepping backwards and false stepping, that'll really help. Okay? Because we don't have enough personnel to be able to videotape all different positional groups at the same time. Now, we do have the ability occasionally to film like my group or film the defensive backs, etc., to answer that question. So if I'm able to in the spring, I'll have this drill filmed, okay? So the way we do it is each player gets 4 reps. Down, back is 2. Down, back, 3, 4, okay? We do this for frequency every day. This is an everyday drill or an EDD, Okay? We do it in the spring every day, preseason every day, in season every day, Monday through Friday. Even Friday walkthroughs, right? Just to get them in the thought process and in the feeling. We even do pursuit. Okay, once we split up O&D after we go through the special teams walkthrough. Okay, this takes all of 40 seconds to a minute, and it obviously depends on how many numbers you have. Okay, we have anywhere from 9 to 15 inside linebackers. Okay, so that we can get 4 repetitions in 40 seconds to a minute. Okay, if you're in a high school and you only got 4 linebackers, then increase the repetitions because they probably need it more anyway. Okay, so that's what we call the heels drill. This is the reason we do the heels drill, and it's helped us out tremendously. So, any questions at all, please reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com because I would love to talk football with you.